Okay, we are live. So, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? I am going to project my screen right now. So, Ali, what's up? Any practice today? Latif Vafa, what do you practice today? Huh? Any practice? I can't hear you guys. Oh.
You're so quiet in my Western front.
You say what?
You're so quiet in my Zapier front.
You are what?
Quiet on Zapier front. Today.
Okay, 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 okay. So we looked at a couple of things last class. We looked at some of these particular buttons here. We looked at how to record, like how to, like what all these buttons are. Like this particular button here, we can use it to create zaps. Now, if we want to create tables, we can. If we want to create interfaces, we can right here. But there's something wrong with these interfaces stuff. It's not always going. I don't know why. The domain is not always going. I've tried so many times. It's always very, very slow. It does not pick up easily. I don't know why. Let's see if it's going to go today. So I tried clicking on interfaces, and this is what it's doing for me. So if I click on interfaces right now, it's going to come with an error, something like that. Can you see? I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Or that's it. That's exactly what that has been doing for me. So I remember I said that we can have all of our zaps organized into folders, right? So that let's say we are working as a team and then we want to have all our stuff organized. You grab, so we don't have to be jumping around. Like now, another thing is that if we are on a Zapier team, because you know that there's a professional plan and there's a, so if you go to zapier.com forward slash what am I doing right now? So I go to zapier.com forward slash pricing. Okay, we are going to see the team plan. We have the team plan. So in the team plan, what happens is that we have Zapier for Teams. So this Zapier for Teams allows you to use Zapier for multiple users. So I think, do you know that Coursera actually uses Zapier? Hello, are you guys there? Coursera actually uses Zapier to manage their entire workflows. So now, let's say we have a team of about 10, 15 people. So what we can do is that any Zap I create, I can actually share this Zap with my team members. I can share this Zap with my team members. Okay. So with this particular stuff, we can know if, okay, let me see if I can try it. Hello guys, are you there? Mr. Mike, you are welcome. Mr. Michael, can you hear me, Mr. Mike? Are you there?
Yes, good evening. I'm here.
Good evening. So now you can see that I can share a folder right now. So let's say let's say we are working on, let's say we're having team 100 days of Zapier. So I want my team members to actually see this particular stuff. So who can share me their email address so that I can invite them to my team? Come on. So now this particular folder now, we can create Zap in this folder and everybody in the team can see it. Okay, you got, so that's exactly how it works. You got, so another thing I talked about is that I went through all these. Hey, Latif, Latif has shared his contact. Okay, I'll see if I can add you to my team. But we'll do that later. Okay, so we can share stuff with our team members and all that. You grab. I mentioned what all of this stuff is all about. You grab. So let's see if you can play around some things, some basic things, and let you know some stuff we use, some terms we use in Zapier. Okay, Marvelous, are you there? Are you following? Marvelous.
Yes, yes, I'm following. I'm following.
Okay, that's good. So now let's create a workflow. Okay, like I said, this is used for zooming out, so I can just add a custom zoom. It's always good for you to just put it at 100. Okay, just 100 is okay. So it will not be too small, neither will it be too big. You get. So, but if it's something lower, it will actually be too big. Okay, so like I said, this is for renaming our zaps and all. I mentioned Copilot. Copilot is used for if you actually don't know, it's just like the AI. So if you don't know what exactly you want to create, you can just type exact what you want to. Like say, like I typed yesterday, I want to set up a workflow, right? It works in a way that you can chat just as if you are talking to ChatGPT. So it's going to tell us, okay, what exactly do you want? For example, do you want to automate email notification, data transfer? And I'll tell him when I want to to add spreadsheet rule. Let's say I want to add spreadsheet rule when a form when my when a just form response is received. Okay, so if I have that now, so what it's going to do for me is that it's going to create two blocks to create just form block and spreadsheets. So now I didn't mistake I made was that I didn't indicate the spreadsheet. So spreadsheets can mean anything. So it just believe that, of course, it's much more biased. So it used Zapier tables for me. You grab. So whenever there is a jot form submission, the record will be sent to to what they call it, to job to what am I saying now, to Zapier tables. You grab. So once there is a jot form submission, there will be record will change to Zapier tables. I want to switch my Zapier right now because this particular Zapier I have here, I cannot do some particular things, right? Like this particular profile I have, I cannot submit jot form responses. So I want to just do something so I can explain. Let me switch to my other. Oh, it's not here. Uh, what can I do? Okay, I think I will have to do it for now. Now, another thing I want to tell you is I want to integrate. What I want to do right now is I want to connect my jot form. Okay, but there's an issue. Jot form has a they're very kind of, yeah, it's IP sensitive. So it's always good for you to have your your VPN setup. So the VPN I actually use is always Windscribe. Okay. So if I just put Windscribe extension, it pulls me to this particular page right now where I can download it. So I can just say add to Chrome. Okay, so I can add it to Chrome. So if I've added it to Chrome, if I add the stuff to Chrome right now, I'm chill. Okay, I've added it to Chrome right now. So I think I'm here. So I've added it to Chrome. So you tell me to pin it. So the next thing I want to do is that I want to pin it so that I can see it right here. So if I pin it, I'll click on it and then I'll log in. I already have my account. Make sure you already have your account with WinScribe. If you want to create an account, just go to winscribe.com, right? Latif, do you get it? I believe Latif had issues with this before. Latif, are you there?
Yes.
It's not this
Hello?
particular WinScribe. We just click on, because I think that it's not this. Okay, this I think this is the domain. So what you do is that instead of you will now register. Is it here? I'm coming. I don't know. Okay, let's try register WinScribe. Make sure you do this before you install the sign up for WinScribe. So make sure you do this before you so if you want to sign up, this is exactly how you do it. You create an account here, create an account. So after I've created an account, I already have an account. I don't have to create an account again. So what I need to do is just click on this particular stuff, right, and log in my stuff here. Yeah, so I have it here. So I have my account here. So I can skip this. So my account is live. So what I can do is I can change. The reason why I'm doing this is because JotForm will not give me access. I'll not be able to access it from my current location. So it's always good for me to, I think I always use Canada sometimes. I use Canada, so let me just see if I have Canada here. So I can use Ottawa. Let me see. Let me just use anywhere in the US. This one is free, so I can access it. Let me use this. So now, so my data center is there right now. So I'm connected to Atlanta. So what I can now do is that even if I click on this and I can now just go to jotform.com/myphone. I already have a Jotform account. But if you don't have a Jotform account, you can create one. Okay. All you need to do is just go to create jotform.com, then you create an account. You can use, in fact, you can use Google to sign up. Okay. That's exactly how easy it is. Okay. You can use Google to sign up. Now you just click on sign up for free. But I already have an account. Okay, there's no need for me to sign up again. So what I just want to do is like I want to log in. So let's wait for this thing to load. Mr. Mike, Nwatago. Mr. Mike's still there. Nwatago.
That Igbo you speak another language.
You said what? I can hardly hear you.
So I'm not sure
I
you
am
spoke
trying to log
Igbo.
in. There's something about this stuff right now. But I think it can. Your network is shaky. Okay. I think first thing I have to do is that now. This is what I'll do. Instead of I will log in with my Google account. Yeah, let me log in with my Google account. So yeah, so I think it has logged me in right now. So okay, create my first form. What's happening? Please log me in. already have an account now. That's something about this job form. I think the VPN is still taking time to boot. Let me try and do it again. Yeah, I think I can sign in with my Google account. You know, I don't know why. I just like. I think I. I don't know. What do you think? Do you do you guys think you like the pace at which we are going right now? I'm going a slower pace, and it's very easy for you guys to understand. Marvelous. What do you think? Latif, what do you think? Latif, what do you think?
Yeah, it's okay by me.
It's okay. Marvelous, what do you think? I think Marvelous, what do you think? A friend of mine was telling me that if somebody wants to learn Zapier, this is the best time for them because I'm actually I'm actually just starting from the beginning again and I'm going slowly. So if you actually really want to learn this thing, you just go with the flow and we'll go like that to the complex part. Forget all the time that we have lost, that one is gone. But this is the time you can like redeem all the stuff that you have lost. So let me say now my job I've logged into my job form stuff. Let me see let's use this website lead form. If I open it in my other tab right now, so we are going to see how the form looks like. Don't worry, I'm heavily guarded for you guys. Don't worry. We are going somewhere. We are going somewhere. There's no need to worry. Okay. So this is my lead form. So this is exactly how
Canada.
the lead form is. So we have name, the email, the company. You got now we have how did you hear about us and then how can we help you? This is our form. So what we want to do right now is that we want to connect our form. Like I told you guys, there are two ways we can actually connect Jot form accounts. The first way is I can sign in here. The second way is that if I go to this particular place called apps and I type Jot form, okay, and I say I'll click on connect. So those are the two ways I can either use that other one. So I actually love using it here. Two of them is actually you can use any of the two. If you connect it there, anytime you connect, you just have to connect it once. It's connected. You don't have to connect it again. So you guys, can you hear me? Let me try to connect again. Okay. So if I click on connect again, it should be able to give me access. Just from where now? Answer me. Answer me. Normally, if you want to, normally if you are not using VPN, and you want to access this particular page, it will not allow you. To tell you, sometimes I tell you, you might access it sometimes, but sometimes to tell you that your IP has been banned. So it's always good for you to use to be on the safer side. It's always good for you to use VPN. Okay, we're on the page. So the next thing I want to do is that if it asks me to access, the first thing I'll do is no. Remember this way, you want to convert your Justform account, allow Zapier to be first option. Our account HIPAA compliant is no. So the next one is going to be yes. Do you use European data centers? Yes. So it is no, yes. Okay. Don't go and put no,
No,
no, yes, yes.
hello?
Eh?
I can't see your screen.
Yeah. You can't see my screen. Hello, guys.
I
What's
can see
happening?
your screen
Yes,
too.
yes, we can't see your screen.
Sorry, I think there's an issue there. Let me continue. Sorry, let me share my screen back. Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Can you see this particular window? Can you see this window? Hello? Can you see this allows Zapier to access your JotForm account?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that once I click this particular connect button here, if I click this connect right here, this is exactly what we show, this particular stuff. So what I'm trying to say is that the option that you choose first is going to be no. The next one will be yes. It's not no, no. No, it is not no, no. It is no, yes. Okay? If it asks you, do you use European data center? You choose yes. Okay? And once I click on continue,
This why.
it will connect my
Huh?
eh?
Why? Why?
What is
Why?
that?
Why? Why? Why should I go for you? For that
Okay,
European.
the reason why is because we are using VPN, and JotForm does not allow. And I told you that if our data center is like we are accessing them from like outside of Europe, and
That's
then we are
VPN. Why should I go for
using.
yes?
That's what I'm explaining. Can you hear me? Hello,
Okay, yes.
Latif.
I can hear you.
That's what I'm
I can hear
explaining.
you. I
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
Yeah, I said because we are using VPN, normally they don't allow us to access it. It's not as if we can access JotForm, but sometimes
Okay, yes.
they'll be giving issues like you are phishing or something like that. I don't know why. So I've discovered that when I use VPN, I don't have any problem like that. And if I want to connect it, it will ask that okay, am I using an European, are we using European data center? Definitely we are not, we are using European data center because we are based on the VPN, we are using US, and US is definitely part of like the parts very close to like their stuff there. So, but if you are using, if you choose Africa, if you choose no, it will not give you access. Please note, don't make that mistake. So if you allow Zapier to click on allow, okay. So now I've connected my JotForm account. Can you see it's connected? So Latif, do you get that? Hello Latif. Latif, are you there? Latif, oh, is Latif there at all? I thought he's the one that asked question. Hello guys,
Bro.
can you hear me? Eh?
I can
Did you
hear
get my
you.
explanation? Okay, okay. I
Network
bet you
go.
got my
Just have network go.
explanation. Okay. I bet you got my explanation right. So we've connected our JotForm accounts. It should reflect right now. So if I click on setup, if I refresh this particular page right now, if I refresh this page, my JotForm should be set up because we have connected it right there. Okay. So you see that it's set up, and we have chosen an event. Is we are saying whenever this particular form is submitted, right? I want to put the I want to put okay, network abi. I was saying that the um the reason why we have to use data centers, we have to choose yes, is because we are not based on our VPN, we are in the US, and it is quite close to the European data centers. That's why. If we choose no, it will not allow us. That's why. Okay. Do you get that? I hope you get that. So like I said, the submission, you click on, we are using new submission, and we have used this account. So if you click on continue, remember I told you yesterday that this particular caution icon is there because we have not added a test. We've not tested the particular this particular step. Okay. So now it's going to ask me which form. So I will go to the stuff, and the name of the form is website lead form. That's the name of the form. So I go there right now and I choose website lead form. So this is it right here. So that is the form. I can continue. Abi? So it's going to tell me that, okay, oh, I want to test this form, if this form is valid. So what I will do is that I want to use a particular response. Like I want to test the form. Like I want to, Zapier always need a test data. That means something to work with. So I have to put a form response so that it can work with it. So what I'll do is right now is I will go to the preview form, and then I'll use and I'll put a record. Okay. So let's go. So the first thing is let me just use Mike Abi, and then we can put at gmail.com. Abi, Mr. Mike, I don't give you name, Big Power Mike. Mr. Mike, are you there? So his company name.
Yeah.
Let's call it Miko International, right? That is his company name. How did he got to hear about us? It was through our website. Abi, what does he want? He wants Zapier consultation. Okay, so if we submit this response, Zapier is going to get all this information. So that is that is the reason for what you are doing. Zapier is going to get all this information. Okay. Am I human? Definitely I am. I am human, oh please. So select the images with the object present in the sample. Okay. Object present. Wrap. Bread. 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 What thinking? I think that's all. Did I get it? What then no type? Bread. Let me try again. I don't always like this captcha stuff. Click the number that is greater. Click that is greater than the reference value. Please be fast. Please click on the number with a peak. Okay, this one has peak. This one has peak. This one has peak. Peak. This one has peak. This one has peak. This one has peak. So now I can submit the form. So once I submit the form right now, Zapier gets this information. So I can use this information as a test data. So if I click on test trigger, okay, it will grab the recent. If I click on this particular submission, if I click on find new records, although there are some records that are there before, but if I click on this find new records, it will show me the most recent one I did, and that is the Mr. Mike. Can you see? It's Mike Otter, Big Power Mike, Miko International website. Can you guys see now? So I want to continue with this step. Okay, I might use two particular. I can use two. I can either use Zapier tables or I use Sheet, but I want to use Google Sheet right now. I don't want to use Zapier tables. What I'll do is that I want to use Sheet.
I have a question.
Okay, Mr. Mike.
What
Eh,
must are there specific occasions you can actually apply the table format for? It's just an automatic thing that will just decide to give you any format that it feels like giving to you.
okay, do you remember that I used Copilot? The reason why it gave us, let me see. The reason why, oh, it has erased the record. The reason why it gave us tables by Zapier, it was because I asked it to, like, I typed in that whenever there is a jot form submission, I want it to create a new record in my spreadsheet. Assuming I mentioned in the Google Sheet, it would have brought Google Sheet. Okay, so it is like based on what you type. So that's why it's always good for you to be specific about what you want. At the same time, I can always go here to change it like I just did now. Okay, so if I create, Mr. Mike, do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So if I say create spreadsheet rule, now, like I said, you can connect it in two places. You can either connect it right here, or I go back to this app connection and do it, right? Let me add another connection right here. So the connection, no, this is not what I'm saying. I'm saying I go back and then type on sheet. No sheet, no sheet.
Sorry, teacher. Sorry for interrupting. Is this
Yeah, what's up?
webinar open
It's open now, Mr. Mike. It's open.
to anybody?
Anybody, oh, everybody and anybody. I'm not collecting money. So I can click on Google Sheet, right? And if I click on Google Sheet right now, I'll connect my Zapier account, my Google Sheet account, right? So I've connected it here. If I go back to this particular stuff right now, it should be connected. If I reload this page, it's connected to be connected. So there are two ways you can connect the stuff. It's either you connect it here or you connect it right there. It's still the same thing. It works. So I said whenever there's a spreadsheet form, they should. But there's another thing. There's another catch. The catch is that now I have to set up the spreadsheet. Now there's no spreadsheet I actually want to use here. We have not set up the spreadsheet right now. So what we want to do is that I'll go to sheet.google.com. How am I saying sheet so much like this? Latif, what is happening?
Oh, shit. That's the picture.
Latif, what is happening?
Oh, shit, bro. Oh, shit.
Latif, what is happening? Okay. So what I'm saying is that now, so we are going to create a new spreadsheet. Okay. What happens is that we will name the spreadsheet. Let's call it what is the name of this workflow we are setting up? Let's call it websites. Let's rename it websites. Um, let's call it websites need workflow, right? Call it website lead workflow, and then if I go back to my spreadsheet, I can just rename it and call it this a website lead workflow, right? That's how it works. Okay. So now what I will do is that I will look at the fields that I have on my I'll look at the fields I have on my form. So if I go to that form right now, you see that I have number one, I have the name field, I have the email field, I have the company field, I have the how do you hear about us, and then how can we help you. So I have to create all these fields right on my spreadsheet. Okay, so I can create LB, right? Name. The second one is email, right? Email. The third one is, who can remind me? What is it? Company, right? Company. Did I just do that? Company. Abi. The third one is that was How did you hear about us? So let's call that lead source. Abi, how did you hear about us is the reason why I'm using how did you hear about us is because that's what they can understand. Abi, how did you hear about us? But for us, we know that how did you hear about us is like lead source. Abi, so I can put lead source here since they will not be the one seeing that, right? Um, so now another thing they want is that okay, how can we help you? So you can use that. You can use service needed or let's say service needed. Let's say service, right? Okay. So what I've done is that I've created fields like this. So all I need to do is just do nothing, just leave it like this, and then go back to my Zapier, the workflow I'm setting up. And then I'll choose which of my drives, my normal Google Drive. Now you can see that it's showing website lead workflow. Can you see? It's showing. It didn't show before because we have not created it. So if you click on it right now, it will now show me worksheet. The worksheet that we are using is sheet 1. Can you see? Sheet 1. So I go back and I click on sheet 1 because that is even only the sheet that is there. Am I saying sheet too much like this way? So now you can see all the fields that we created. Can you see? Name, email, company, lead source, service. Name, email, company, lead source, service. Can you see? So if we go back and then we like now what we'll be doing is that we are doing plug and play, plug and play. We are matching the fields from the jot form to the spreadsheet. So what we'll do is that okay, let's look for this is the fields on the spreadsheet, right? So which particular field from the jot form will match the name? So we choose answer name. You see? The email, which one will match the email? Answer email, big power mic. Can you see? Which one will match the company? Answer company, Miko International. Can you see? Which one will match lead source? That will be, remember that we changed the name from lead source. What the actual name here is how did you hear about us? Do you remember? How did you hear about us? Can you see? So that's what we'll map it with. Okay. The service is going to be service will be yeah, how can we help you? Okay, that will be the service. So after we have done this, we have successfully mapped the fields from our jot form to our Google Sheet. So what happens is that if we, like I said, remember I said that we should always it's always good for us to test the step. Since we have already we have input exactly how we want. If you test this step, it will pull all that record to our spreadsheet. If you click on it right now and test it, you see that all these things will be on our spreadsheet. So let's check it. Can you guys see? Hello? Can you guys see this? Mr. Mike, can you see this?
Sure.
Yeah, can you see what I did now? Every of the stuff is here. Okay, so that's exactly how it works. So what I can do is that I can publish this app. So what if I publish this app, I'm saying that this particular workflow is live, right? What I can do is that whenever, so what we call a workflow is that I say whenever a form is submitted, a spreadsheet row will be created. So let's test it if this is true or not true. Okay, let's go back. Let's create something. So this time we want to use Marvelous. Marvelous, are you there? I think Ayodele, I think that's your name, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
What is that your email address? Marv. Can you drop it on the group?
That's it. That's it. My update one.
Okay, is it there? Wow.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
must
That's it.
it recognize you. So Marv Maiwa, okay. What is your company name?
That is BGC.
Eh? Pardon?
D- DGC, DGC.
VGC. VGC.
Yes.
VGC, okay, let's call it VGC Incorporated. You have to incorporate your company, okay? Inc. Inc. So we have that. How did you hear about us? Referral. Oh, there's you're supposed to add webinar here, but there's no webinar. Which one should I choose for you?
Information should refer.
Eh? Referral, abi? Eh? Pardon?
Yeah, I said referral.
Referral, okay. So what exactly do you want to do? How can we help you? Do you want to do pipe drive implementation, Zapier consultation, full business process automation with Zapier, or process mapping?
You can choose pipe drive implementation.
Pipe drive implementation, okay. So if I submit, what happens is that immediately I submit this form, there will be a record, a spreadsheet row will be created here. That's what it means. So let's see if that is true. Submit, and it's going to ask me if I'm a human being. I'm human. Okay. I am human. Select the images with the fruits eating, fruits, watermelon. So once I click on submit, watch, it happens immediately. Can you see? Hello guys, you see this? So this is exactly how it works. So that's exactly, we have set up a workflow right now, a trigger and an action. Once this trigger happens, once there's a form submitted, an action is carried out immediately. So that's how it works. So I hope you guys get this, right? I hope you guys get it. It's actually very easy. It's Moyo. You came late to altruist. I'm seeing somebody here, altruist. Altruist. Is What's your name? Can I hear from you? Mr. Altruist. Are you there? Okay, I don't think you're there. So this is exactly how it works, guys. I just explained. Huh? Pardon? Yeah, yeah. Please, can you just tell what's your name? So I shall not be calling you altruist. Sorry. I'm st- I'm waiting. Oh, what's your name? So I will not call you altruist.
The network is
The,
fluctuating. I can't
the network is breaking. Yeah. So did you say something? What do you call your name? I think maybe you should. Do you know what? Just type it on the chat group. Like, don't type it on any like the particular. There's a particular
um,
chat room. Yeah.
Iban.
Type your name in the chat room. In the chat room, just type it. I'll see it right now. If you type it in the chat room, just type it. Farouk, Abi. There you Farouk.
My name is Farouk.
Pardon?
Oh,
I can type it in the chat room so I can see it. No problem. So that's exactly how it works. Okay. So setting up the workflow is very chill, very, very chill. So that is exactly, once you can understand this particular uh how this works, then we can do anything on this platform. Anything. What we just want to do is just understanding, set up, configure. What does it mean to set up? What does it mean to configure? What does it mean to test? Okay. And then, like I said, I can actually turn off this app by clicking on this particular stuff. I remember yesterday I told you about, okay, Farouk. I think I heard it right. Farouk. Yeah, Farouk. So like I remember I said it yesterday that you can, this is where the versions, So if I make, let's say I change something in this particular stuff, it will tell me to, let's say I change a particular, let's say I add 5 here. Right? It will tell me if I want to publish it, I have to name another version. Okay, so I have to name the version, and if I want to see the version, I'll see it here. These are the versions of stuff that I've published. Let's say I changed, you edited something, you have to change the version. So this is the former version, this is the version I have right now. So it will use the current version. Okay, so although I've turned off the zap, have I turned it on? It's on back. Okay, so that's exactly how it works, guys. I don't know if you have any question so that I can sign out for today. Any question, guys?
Yeah, boss.
Okay.
Hello? In the create spreadsheet row, what
Yeah.
if I don't add a name, email, and code? I will say pop up in Google Sheet.
It will not pop up.
Okay.
It will, if you don't add all these particular fields, you will not see it on Zapier.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that? Hello, did you get that? If you don't add all those stuff that you're saying, you will not see it on Zapier. So you adding it, creating the sheet. So you are saying if you don't create that sheet, that means the sheet does not exist. So Zapier has nothing to work with. So you have to create the sheet you want to use, then put all the fields that you want before you start mapping it. Do you get that? Moyo, you came late. I know you have question.
Hello?
Moyo, yeah,
Boss.
yeah, that's yeah.
Please, can you go to the workflow that creates spreadsheet row?
Like to the workflow, like edit mode, abi?
Yeah.
This particular one, abi?
Yeah.
See this
Exactly.
one?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would be create spreadsheet row, and then
Yeah.
what next?
Then click on continue.
The configuration.
Yeah, then configuration. Then you choose the name of the spreadsheet, website lead flow. Do you get that? So, and then you choose the sheet that you're using. You're choosing the name of the worksheet and then you're choosing the sheet. You know, you can have multiple sheets in a particular stuff, sheet 1, sheet 2, you got. So you choose the sheet that you're talking about. And then the next is that you now map fields down the sheet. Do you get that? Did you get that? Farouk, is your network clear now? Farouk, are you there? Is your network clear now? Can you hear me now? Moyo, are you there? Are you sure Moyo can hear me like this? Because I know she should have asked question as me she can hear me. Moyo, are you there or you are sleeping? Hello, can you guys hear me at all? Farouk,
Mr.
Marvelous, Latif, Moyo, what are you saying?
Okay, and the next
Ah, Farouk, you can't hear me. What's happening like this? It's okay. The class is recorded. Okay, you can just watch it. But I'm actually speaking loud. Actually, on. I'm actually talking loud. Moyo, what do you want to say? Are you asking a question? Marvelous, can you hear me too? Looks like
yes,
Marvelous
I
is
can
talking.
hear you.
Okay. Okay, but it's always Farouk. It's always good for you to stay in the class because there are some things that you saying you want to watch video. As I know, if you miss something, you can always go and check the video. You got, but it's always good for you to stay in class so that you can have live stuff. You can ask me question. You grab. Please don't make it a custom for you to always be like you always be lax and you not always want to come from classes. Can you say, maybe there's video, maybe there's video. You grab. And I have a lot of people that have not been joining classes because they believe that there is video, and they are going to watch it later. And because they procrastinate, the videos will keep on piling on top each other. Yes, you can always forward the questions to me after. Yes, you can. I will be very, very happy to respond to you. You got. So, so if they like, if they keep on procrastinating, they will end up having so much videos they want to watch, and it will be overwhelming, and they will rather not do anything because they believe that, oh, there's nothing I can do. AYB, it has passed. It has gone so far. So the best thing is always to like follow me neck and neck. Like as I'm doing something, just keep on doing it. You can attend the classes, doing anything you miss, just quickly cover up so that the gap will not be too much. So that's just my advice for you, Farouk. So we are going to end it today. We are going to get end it here. I don't want any other question because it's already 9:01 and I must respect your time. So we see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.